Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. Hope you all are doing great on this Sunday evening. I'll make sure the stream's good on YouTube and Facebook, then we'll get started. All right, looking good on YouTube. Do feel free to interact in the chat. Hey, Greg, good to see you in the chat, man. Steve. What's up? Ted, Steve Strauss. I'll tell you, Auburn won a basketball game yesterday. Felt super good for Auburn to finally win something. It's been a minute. Enjoyed several really good football games over the last few days. Both college football and NFL had some great games. So congrats to those of you whose teams are advancing. Condolences to those of you who got knocked out. There's always next year. Hey, what's up, Eric? Good to have you, man. That's right. Steve's Bills are rolling. Hey, what's up, Marty? Uh-oh, Seton Hall Pirates 14-2. Nice stuff. Right. Let's see. We got 20 live viewers. That's a pretty good start. Give folks a few more minutes while I go over a couple of things that are happening in my neck of the woods. What's up, Eddie? All right. So, 62 top set break tonight. Only break tonight. Got shipping going out starting tomorrow for these 55 Bowman baseball repacks. If you've gotten a shipping notification on those over the weekend, that they're already packed up and ready for me to take to the post office. Those of you who were in the 62 break and bought in the 55, I'm going to ship those together, so they'll go out over the next couple of days. These are almost gone, by the way. So they're 5 cards per pack. Complete set broken into 64 packs. Just 11 left. So if you want one of those, make sure you do that. They will ship out this week if you buy them. That is, unless you ask me to hold it till later. But you know, yeah. Over the course of the year, I'm going to try to release one repack every week. You know, last summer we did the whole summer repacks because I was doing a little bit of traveling and was able to roll those out one per week for 7 weeks. And instead of doing kind of a big intensive over the summer, we'll end up doing kind of one per month. See how that goes over the first few months to see if that's too much or too little. We'll adjust. But those are just be in addition to the normal weekly breaks. So yeah, check those out. Still some left. I mean, I think we ended up doing 10 repacks last year, if memory serves. And there's still spots left in the 62, the 68, which is close, the 67, which is close. Quite a few more 71s, but those didn't launch until December. So, yeah, just fun little way to add on, give you something to open at home. You know, cool stuff. But it's just kind of a prepackaged set break if you haven't seen those yet. It does also mean that the hits are evenly spread out. So, you know, you can't buy one pack and hit 3, you know, the Mantle, the Maze, and the Big Rookie, but you know, those are evenly spread out across the pack. So it's a little better distribution than sometimes the randomizer ends up with. Let's see, upcoming this week, 51 Bowman baseball. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. That will go up for sale before Friday, just because. So my classic cardboard members will get early access to that tomorrow. If you haven't checked that out, you should get early access to the breaks. You get weekly giveaways. You get stack shipping benefits if you're like, not super concerned about getting your cards every week and you want to hold those. You can get kind of a $5 weekly benefit that will more than pay for itself if you choose to use it. But if you want to check that out, also the several of the claim sales I've posted, kind of given a little head start to the folks in the classic cardboard community. So all sorts of little benefits to that. It's $10 a month, or $100 if you want to do the whole year all at once. So not too much, with plenty of benefits in there to pay for it. If you are regular, it makes sense. So we do have 3 spots to give away in that classic cardboard community for this break, and so we'll do that. Also, congrats to Mark Melman for winning the free spot on social media. Burl Sports, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I do have a TikTok now. I'm not doing any giveaways on there or anything yet. I am honestly just posting videos and seeing what happens. Still don't really understand it all, other than I like posting pictures and videos of cards, and it's just another platform to add those videos to. So, yeah, here we go. Let's do this giveaway. Do manage giveaway and pick winners now. Pick winners. Okay, so then it is archived, and let's see who they were. Congrats to Jeff G, Ed Rosenberg, and Andy Dinger for winning the free spots in the classic cardboard community. Cool. All right. I'll give a quick rundown of how the breaks work, because I know we got a few new people, quite a few new people over the last few weeks, so never hurts to do the rundown. However many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list. If you bought 5 spots, you'll get 5 cards. So we'll randomize the list of names, paste that randomized list right next to this checklist. So whoever comes out in spot number 1 gets Roger Maris. Whoever comes out in spot number 2 gets Jim Brosnan, and so on. Now, what we won't do is we won't read through all 598 cards in the break, because we would be here all night. What we will do is read through the biggest hits, and I'll show those during the live stream, and you can see exactly which cards you hit after the stream's over when I post the full list sorted by participant. So that's how that rolls. Without any further ado, we'll get started. This is where I need your help deciding how many times to randomize this list. Let's do between or including 6 and 12. Between or including 6 and 12. Third number in the chat is how many times we will randomize our list of names. All right, so. Okay, Greg's the first one in the chat. Need 2 more. Thanks, Steve Strauss, and thanks, Ted. So Ted's got us with 8 randoms. Thanks everybody else who's popping in numbers there. Andy, Marty, Derek. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, Eric. So third number, though, was Ted's with 8 randoms. So 8 randoms coming your way. Good luck, everybody. Here is 1. 598 items in our list. That's a good thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right, we got Matthew Parker in spot number 1. Not a bad place to be in the 62 set. Gerard, bottom. Okay. Well, that does mean I want to shift my view here so we can see more cards. And then I need to adjust this so you can actually read these names. All right, Roger Maris is up first. Of course, coming off 61 home run campaign, getting to be card number 1 in the top set. Pretty cool. Maris going to Matthew Parker. Sandy Koufax going to Roger Beard, SGC4 on the Koufax. Off-center, really crisp card, though. So nice hit there for you, Roger. Koufax, 2.54 ERA in 62 to lead the National League. Also a whip of 1.036. Roberto Clemente going to Tony Schubert. There you go, Tony. Overall, this set's kind of in good to EX condition. A few EX mints out there, but the Clemente falling in that good range. Most of the cards, BG, EX, somewhere in there. Manager's Dream, card number 18. Nice multiplayer going to Christian Wagner on the Mantle Maze. Jim Cott, card number 21, going to Eric Lipman. You go, Eric. Little twin Hall of Famer. Ernie Banks going to Garland Hall, card 25. Minnie Minoso, card 28, going to Aaron Hervey. Nice snag, Aaron. The Stingel manager card, 29, going to Fred Mastretta. Nice little 3 Hall of Famers in a row here with Minoso, Stingel, and Eddie Matthews. Going to Theodore Kowalski. There you go, Ted. An Ed for Ted. Tom Tresh, no slouch on the Tresh rookie. Going to James DeLong. Don Larson, 33, going to Charles Anderson. Don's got the buzz cut going on. Flat top. Orlando Cepeda, card 40, going to Greg Ritzer. Brooksy, card 45, going to Ted Kowalski. There you go, Ted. Couple of Hall of Famers now. Little edge damage on the Brooks, but Hall of Famer nonetheless. Stan the Man Musial going to Lee Heffley. Everybody's favorite leader card. Oh, maybe not everybody, but the most popular leader card out there is card number 53, AL home run leader. Of course, retrospective on the 61 season with Maris' 61. Mantle coming in with 54. Killebrew, Gentle, 46, going to Chris Gungy. National League home run leaders, Douglas Meyer, Cepeda, Mays, Frank Robinson. Solid, solid guys. All right, lots of Hall of Famers on those, but we won't gander anymore there. Killebrew, fantastic season in 62 for Harmon. Going to Chris Gongi. Killebrew, 48 home runs, 126 RBIs. No MVP trophy though. That one went to the Mick. Nellie Fox going to David Carpenter. Oops. Lost our focus. Still not focused. Okay, better. I'll try not to lose that again. Pinson is 80. Going to Ted Kowalski. Gil Hodges. Oh, what number is Hodges? 85. Going to Stephen Morehouse. The Clinton and rookie, 86, going to Kevin Kelly. Any of you Pirates fans out there? Boog Powell, 99. Orioles rookie for Brian Andy Smith. Warren Spahn, card 100 for Andrew Perez. Fun subset is always the Babe is a boy. Yeah, so kind of Babe throughout his years, but we got Babe as a boy here, card 135. Going to Mike Susitz. Babe joining the Yanks, going to Yaron. $137, Babe, and Hudgens going to Ed Rosenberg with that classic cardboard free spot. Iconic image here on the famous Slugger card. Going to Christian Wagner. Now, a little plug here for the Babe cards. If any of you guys are regular attendees of card shows and don't want your Babes, you know, if you're not building a set or don't care for non-playing day cards or for whatever reason, it's a great card to give away to kids, right? You can give kids their first Babe Ruth card. You know, they're not terribly valuable, but it's still really cool. It's a vintage Babe Ruth card. Great use of those. Garrigan Ruth going to Gerard. And there are a few more in there that are all fun. But well, I guess I'll wrap with the farewell speech for Douglas Meyer. Al Kaline, 150. Oh, there's the free spot popping up first. Mark Melman snagging the Barry Latman 145. So Mark, when you get a chance, make sure you send me your shipping info. I'll make sure that gets out to you this week. Al Kaline, 150, going to Chris Gungy. Ron Santo, 170. For you Cubby fans, went to David White. Gaylord Perry, rookie, 199. This is SGC 2.5. Going to Andrew Perez. And Connie Santiago coming up big with the Mick. SGC 3 on the mantle for Connie. Greg, if Connie's watching with you right now, tell her congrats. Big hit. David Carpenter snagging the Jack Fisher. I don't know why I got Jack Fisher in my stack. Oh, I think he was a card I replaced, and he just got mixed in here. Not a hit. Sorry for you. Billy Martin going to Douglas Meyer. Yeah, there are lots of minor stars or even sometimes minor Hall of Famers that I don't show on the broadcast. Doesn't mean they're not hits. Plenty of high numbers, too, that are worthy of considering hits that I, just from a value perspective that we don't show. I'm going to show, I don't know, probably 60 cards tonight. So pushing up over 10% of the set. And so just kind of have to show what catches my eye. Richie Ashburn going to Lee Heffley. Walt Alston going to Andrew Perez. Always show the Alston. Of course, any card that's got a whole bunch of bats, I like. Just one of my things. I don't know. Joe Torre, rookie, going to Christian Wagner. Right, World Series subset. Game 3. Maris wins it in the 9th. That is going to Kevin Kelly. Ford setting new mark. Game 4 going to James DeLong. Robin Roberts, 243, going to Matt Pottle. Yankees team card, 251. That's another one I had to replace out of this. Going to Kevin Kelly. Podres, 280. Going to Daniel Kelly. There you go, Daniel. Little Dodger action. Billy Williams, All-Star rookie from 61, getting a little trophy designation. But he did have a 61 top, so this is not a rookie card. Going to Matt Pottle. Means Willie Mays is next, card 300. What is Stephen Morehouse? SGC 4 on the Mays. Congrats there, Stephen. Mays, yeah, 49 home runs to lead all of baseball in 1962. But Maury Wills ended up winning the NL MVP in 62. No card until a 63 Fleer. Whitey Ford, 310. Going to Cheryl Stamp. The action cards are kind of a new thing for Topps. Sequential images, Spawn's no-hit form is a good one. Going to Steve Strauss. I mean, they're all good ones. Who am I kidding? Maris, Blast, 61st. Going to Matt Pottle. Ford tossing a curve is my favorite in this little subset for James DeLong. Killebrew sending one into orbit is another great one. One to Michael O'Leary. Musial, 21st season, going to Roger Beard. Switch hitter connects, Mantle. 318 going to Ted Kowalski. All right, then out of the little subset, we got Hank Aaron for Christian Wagner. Luis Aparicio is up next, 325 for Matt Piscatella. Drysdale's 340. Drysdale had a great year in 62. 25 wins, 232 strikeouts, pitched 314 innings. Great season. 340 going to Brian Andy Smith. Frank Robinson, 350. Going to Aaron Hervey. Frank led all of baseball with 134 runs. Mazeroski going to Marty Wisbinski. Here's the all Maz. With Yogi Berra coming in 360. Going to David White. Ken Boyer with his turtleneck on, 370. Going to Andrew Perez. Right. Favorite rookie card in the 62 set is the Lou Brock for me. Card 387. Lou Brock going to Michael Pierce. Nice Brock for you, Michael. Of course, Cardinal legend, but start out with the Cubs. Then we're into some National League All-Stars. Cepeda's 390 for Ed Rosenberg. Maz goes to Kevin Kelly. Let's see, Hank Aaron going to Ed Rosenberg. Willie Mays for Brian Andy Smith. Warren Spahn. I mean, obviously, like Frank Robinson, he's a hit, Drysdale's a hit. But Douglas Meyer snagging the Spahn All-Star. Home Run Kings is 401 for Ed Rosenberg with Maris and Cepeda. Another one of my favorite cards in this set, again, 3 bats. It's Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz is 425. I always want to say 415. Going to Michael O'Leary. There you go, Michael. We got some AL All-Stars. All the way up at 468 for Brooksy. And to Charles Anderson, snagging that human vacuum cleaner. Luis Aparicio for Garland Hall. Al Kaline for Gerard. And we got the Mick for James DeLong. All right, we will pop all the way up to card 500, Duke Snyder. Duke's going to Derek Peaster. Marichal, 505 for Christian Wagner. Good break for you tonight, Christian. Bob Gibson, 530 for Gerard. McCovey, 544 for Ray Ewing. Wilhelm for Connie Santiago. Nice high number. Shane Dienst, 575. And again, there are a lot of short printed high numbers in 62, like this one, that are nice little hits. So don't overlook those, even if they aren't names you've heard of. Kurt Flood's another minor star making his way in this high series for Thomas Lutz. Then the rookie parade, tough in general. The Sam McDowell rookie, solid card, going to Brian Coble. $592 with Veal, going to Andrew Perez. Sorry, this was $593, my bad. $592 is for Andrew Perez, $593 is for Paul Ganem. Euchre, rookie, on the catcher's rookie parade, $594 going to Yaron. SGC 3 on that one. All right, all these are short printed, as I mentioned, so we'll just take a look at the last one, but these are all good hits. So last card in the set going to Gerard. Rookie outfielders. So there you have it, folks. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you buying in. We'll get these sorted and shipped out. Again, look for that 51 Bowman here in a couple of days. And if you're interested in the 55 Bowman repack, you should do so quickly because there are only 11 left. And technically, the pre-sale's like still going on till tomorrow. So anyways, appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you guys and gals have a great rest of your evening heading into the middle of January. Crazy times. All right, that's all I got.